now from B&M Bloomberg. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're talking coffee, one of my favorite subjects.
We're talking coffee and celebrities. It's not every day that my beat intersects with that of E-Talk, so this is pretty exciting. Tim Horton is signing up Shawn Mendes as a spokesperson to highlight his Canadian roots. There's a minute-long video that goes back to him, putting up YouTube videos from his hometown in Pickering. His face is going to grace the covers of the cups. I think starting next week, he's going to be on these cups, so new spokesperson. And it's a really interesting move for Tim Hortons, where you think of as kind of a mom and pop coffee chain, really appealing to millennials. Not even millennials anymore. I guess millennials are the old fogies, the generation.
Yeah, the zillennials is what I've heard.
Yeah, zillennials below them. So it's kind of interesting. And it comes at a time, this is a business story, I promise. It comes at a time where Tim Hortons, which is part of a company that owns Burger King and Popeyes, has actually been underperforming and hasn't been putting up that impressive sales numbers. So here you have a company that's trying, okay, rather than doubling down on the market share that they have, why not try and be a little bit more edgy? They've gone into the plant-based meat craze with that offering, and now this is kind of an extension of that, trying to reach new people in hopes of no longer being the underperforming sibling within the group of companies that it operates.
This seems like a bold move, like you mentioned, and deviates from the company's roots that we're more familiar with. Will it pay off?
We'll see. It's to be clear whether Shawn Mendes actually has, or to be determined whether Shawn Mendes actually has that Midas touch for companies. You'll remember clothing retailer Roots actually did a partnership with Shawn Mendes. And, aside from the performance of that, Roots has continued to struggle over the past year. So it wasn't like he was the person that was able to turn things around. Now, the situation that Tim Hortons is in is not as dire, I guess you could say, as Roots, but still to be determined as to whether his star power translates into corporate power.
It really doesn't get more Canadian than
this
story.
No, it doesn't, yeah.
Shawn Mendes and
Tim Hortons together at last.
Okay.
The duo you didn't know that you wanted in your life.
Yeah, the double-double I wasn't expecting. So
there you go.
Thanks so much, Amber, for coming in. You can follow this story as it develops today on B&M Bloomberg.